Will Claudius Francis accede to the demands of the leader of the opposition and call it quits as Speaker of the House after conceding there was a procedural error in the Privileges Committee row?
Well, he has called for my resignation. It wouldn't be the first time he called for my resignation.
So, how much will the opposition leader's court win cost St. Lucia?
The costs are in respect of legal fees to Mr. Chastanet's lawyer. It is not 200, it is not 165, it is not 100, it is not 90, it is not 80, it is not any of those figures.
So how much is it?
You would like to know, 75,000.
The opposition UWP says it is mulling whether to bring a motion of a vote of no confidence against the House Speaker in Parliament in the wake of the controversy. The consent order from the High Court stated that the Speaker had no authority to refer the leader of the opposition to the Privileges Committee.
I'm inviting the leader of the opposition to bring forward a motion of no confidence. I assure him I will place it on the order paper, and then I will recuse myself from the debate and allow the Deputy Speaker to take on that debate. I welcome at any time a motion of no confidence by the leader of the opposition.
Two members of parliament on the government side had accused opposition leader Allen Chastanet of misleading the House after he made claims about the lawmakers during debates in the summer of 2021. They both requested that he face the Privileges Committee to answer for what they view as an egregious breach. Francis admits that while he erred in the initial process, the two aggrieved parliamentarians could simply bring a motion before the House seeking approval to have the complaint about the opposition leader referred to the Privileges Committee for consideration. Now, it appears that an initial behind-closed-doors hearing could play out in public with full disclosure.
Indeed, the opposition leader has succeeded in ensuring what would otherwise have been a matter heard in camera to now be heard in open house, if in fact either Honorable Dr. Hilaire or Honorable Frederick choose to bring the motion before the House.
So why is this so important?
Made by the leader of the opposition against Dr. Hilaire is correct. Dr. Hilaire cannot be a member of the House of Assembly. You have accused the member of using his state office as ambassador to open an illegal account with an ambassador. And previously, you had accused him of appointing that ambassador for personal use. So, in fact, there are several cases in the court regarding that. So these are serious accusations. And these are accusations that ought to be ventilated. People can't go wrong with those accusations over their heads. And you would think the leader of the opposition would be happy to prove the statements and to get Dr. Hilaire out of his hair once and for all. But the contrary is happening, where he's doing everything not to have to answer to the statements that he made.
Chastanet, during an August 2020 House sitting, alleged there was a secret joint account between Castries South MP Ernest Hilaire and the late former IMO representative Walid Jufali. Hilaire emphatically denied the claims, demanding Chastanet provide proof or be hauled by the Privileges Committee. The Migo South MP also made allegations about Castries Central MP Richard Frederick's visa status. Despite the court victory, Chastanet might have to answer for his claims in a very public hearing that could have far-reaching consequences for all the parties involved. After the Privileges Committee's investigations, its recommendations will be forwarded to the House, which may adopt, amend, or reject them. If the House adopts the recommendations, it may take actions such as reprimanding or imposing sanctions on the member concerned. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.